All right, welcome back to another Happy Ball Sports. It is prime World Cup season. That's pretty much what this episode's going to be about. There's not really a lot to talk about with football anyway, and honestly, for the best, it's World Cup season. Everyone's got
Yes.
World Cup fever. We're in Seattle, so we've got it even bigger than most. Uh, we got some experiences here. Coach Gray was able to go to the match between Senegal and Belgium,
Yeah,
which we'll
it
talk
was.
about that. Had the epic comeback, the extra time winner, some controversy, kind of had it all. And we did get through our first round of the knockout with our round of 32. So real quick, I did just want to start because you've been watching pretty closely too here, huh?
I like catch all the highlights as much as I can and catch as much of the games as I can while I'm at work or after work. I've definitely been following along.
Well, I guess a few of the notable games to call out. Obviously, we had the USA 2-0 win over Bosnia Herzegovina.
Yep.
Uh, Tough red card on Balogun. It is what it is for me. I think we're gonna be okay there at striker. Belgium was gonna be tough regardless, so we got to
Absolutely.
find goals. Anything major, I guess, from the first round outside of your game that you wanted to talk about? I think for me, my biggest takeaways, if I would say like three things, would
Yeah.
be France is unbeatable. Um,
Bumping
Paraguay's
list.
in for one today. Uh, I would say Mexico, when it comes to home field advantage, is probably the toughest team to play in
Yeah.
the world.
And we're
So
talking right now in the morning of the 4th of July,
yeah,
our
yeah. So
nation's
we've got
250th birthday, and
tomorrow, and tomorrow's gonna be England versus Mexico, and I think we'll,
that's the
we'll talk
game.
more about that. But
That's the game.
Mexico looks unbeatable,
Yeah.
and then hey man, shout out Cape Verde. Uh,
Yes,
what
they
a
are.
performance! What a World Cup for that country. And I guess a bonus fourth thought. I think Colombia is very good,
Yeah. Cape Verde,
and no one's talking about Colombia because they've played late at night this entire World Cup. I think Colombia is very good.
yeah, they're flying under the radar. Not as many eyes balls on the match, at least via USA.
But
Cape Verde,
arguably,
I gotta tell you, Glove, Cape Verde, like the keeper he's like transcended. Like someone just showed he had 40 some thousand followers and now he's got 200 and or he's got
I mean, I love this.
22, 22
This is
something
Fop Mob. This
million
is Fop
followers now.
Mob. Yeah,
It's he's
this
got
is
more than
Fop
Tom
Mob.
Brady. He's got more than Tom Brady. Just give you like how crazy this
He's got
life.
more followers than Tom Brady. I thought he has more than like four, like your boy Courtois that you met at the golf course. Now,
He might, I think Courtois or Kevin had one of them's got like 20, 25 million. So
how
he
much does the Cape Verde goalie have?
it's like 22 million. And he had
Jeez,
like 40 some thousand
yeah,
starting before the World Cup. So just think about how many people, millions of followers around the world just for that one guy.
I was totally interrupting you here. Just so everyone knows, I use a site called Fop Mob, super popular when it comes to analytics. These games, it's a great little like companion when you're watching games. They got these cool little,
Oh, that's cool.
some cool stuff. So, anywho, yeah. So, what a performance by Cape Verde. Their goalie is sick. Some pretty good goalie performances so far. You went to a match that wasn't quite so goalie friendly.
No, it wasn't. It was just a different everything. Was not expecting what we got. Um, A little bit of backstory. Didn't know as much about like what's going on in the world about Senegal. Didn't realize that all Senegal fans were basically already in America prior because in order to get to the game, you had to have like a $15,000 visa you had to pay.
Oh wow,
And so like just in general, that's
weren't able to get here.
yeah. So it was one of the few countries that United States is kind of blockaded of getting here. So it was really nice to actually meet them. They were some of the nicest people I met. The crowd was definitely rooting for Senegal, even though majority of them were all wearing like Belgium jerseys. I would say the crowd was, let's say 75, 80% Belgium fans, quote unquote. More or less like in the red. Uh,
You think it was more like locals who bought
it was
jerseys?
local Seattle people who we've been hosting Belgium, so we kind of been on the Belgium side, which I'm
And
all
we have more Belgian merch in the city, I feel like we didn't
yeah.
have any like Senegal merch.
Yeah. So I filmed kind of documentary style and recorded a lot of like my POV, interviewed a handful of people. So I want to share that all with you guys. Share this with all my future or my Senegal fans. So if you're a Senegal person out there, hit us up, message us here in the link or on our YouTube page here. Let us know.
Wherever we are.
Dude, I want to freaking go to Senegal now. I want to go to a game. Like, invite me. How do I become like your American ambassador to Senegal? Like, I want to bring us together as a country. Like, this is what I want to do with my World Cup. I went up to so many people. Are you from Belgium? Are you from Belgium? I'm from Lakewood. I'm from Bellevue. Like,
Right.
that's what happened. Until I got lucky, there was a guy from Belgium in my row. So I'll show you those videos. I kind of got some pre-game, post-game, or mid-game match talks, and then post-game. But I want to show you like what we did, where we went. Lots of little videos. I'll share that. Get your reactions. You got any questions for me? Hit me up, man. It was a freaking awesome time. I would say happy ball sports was definitely happening. Didn't know I was gonna be
Everybody was
part of it.
happy. I mean, it feels like
Yeah.
that's like the theme of the World Cup, man. It's been happy ball sports, like how we do things, man. We love some happy fans.
All right. So I'm gonna share my screen, everyone. So here, just to start
Even
us
though I
off,
will say Senegal was probably not happy at the end.
absolutely not. And I felt terrible at the end for that aspect. We all kind of wanted PKs. Really, like that's what we
Yeah.
deserved. At the game we got, we all deserved PKs at the end of that, and that's kind of how it should have been. Just overall, I felt like that was should have been the fair way. Most
Yeah.
fairest way after watching most of the match. The referee was making some more ticky-tack calls, but we'll get into that more. All right, so this
We're
is kind
starting
of
at the Pike Place. Go
we
ahead.
went we literally, and I'll show you here. We'll get a little video, but my wife and I we went repping some of our USA gear, old school style. Yeah, we went to Pike Place Market. One fun fact for all you people coming from all over the world, their very first Starbucks is in Pike Place Market. Now, the other thing is you cannot physically go into it without having a reservation. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's new this summer.
Yeah. So because of that, we went down there and made reservations for tomorrow, July 5th. You can make them within like a week or so in advance, I think. Look into that, but it had to be in person versus online. So we're taking some people there tomorrow. This was on July 1st, just to give you an idea of context. So we kind of started our way there, but then we marched our down from the Pike Place all the way to Pioneer Square and all that fun stuff. So here's a little video just so people can get an idea of what's it like. This is just a light rail POV. Glove, you've definitely done this. I've done this several times, but just if you're somebody, that's T-Mobile Park. That this is the stadium stop. This is where the Mariners play, and then next to it is Lumen Field, and that is where the Sounders slash our World Cup's being hosted, and also our Seattle Supersonic or Seahawks that have won the Super Bowl. So just a little light rail video. As we got down there, we met up with one of your buddies, our friends, Alan. He was at the match, so got to catch up with him pre-game and then post-game. We end up watching the USA game a little bit with him. So here's a little watch party at the US before the USA game. My little 10 seconds, just I grabbed a quick video of everybody watching the England-Congo game. Now, at this time, Congo was up 1-0. So, but
I was about to say they were looking pretty stressed there.
they were all looking pretty stressed. It was probably about like the 30-some minutes, something like that. So, uh, we loved it, man. We just opened up and like just said hi to everybody, took photos with everybody. All the volunteers, huge shout out to you guys and helping make the process. Glove, getting into the stadium took literally like less than a minute or two. And we waited. We didn't stay. We
How
waited
early did you go?
probably around. So gates opened at 10. We were probably 10:30 to 11 window. We went in. We waited a little bit, but huge shout out. Like they're like, yeah, here you guys go. You want to take a photo with our sign? Like, so just cool stuff. We met. This is our first Senegal fan we met. just rooting on. That was the other thing. We found a lot of Belgium people. We went to Victory Hall after the game, but that's where the Belgium fans were started. So I wish we kind of did like a march, but we came from the opposite end at that time. We met these Senegal fans, and this guy and my wife goes up and like, "Hey, we're rooting for Senegal. We're in the Senegal section where we were sitting." More or less, it was just a mixed bag of everybody, but there was some Senegal fans. More that they had the closer seats to the pitch, but they literally gave us their flag. So
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
here, like here you guys go. And then my wife ended up at the end of the match giving that flag to another person. So like we
I
were just
love that.
passing it on, you know? So it's like great vibes. I could not say anything negative about Senegal fans. I just feel more heartbreak for what they had to experience. But here's a little quick video of us getting into the gates. Just walking around. Oh yeah. Yeah. Have you heard that, Glover? Senegal. You have to roll that when I did that, Senegal, every Senegal fan be like, "Whoa, who's this white guy?" I'm like, "Y'all taught me. Y'all taught me." So
Tanny's trying to get him hyped.
yeah. So we had fun. As we got inside, there's a giant FIFA ball there. So we took a photo with that, repping our countries. And then here's where I got started getting fun. We get into the stadium, we get to our stands, and I'm starting to meet the Senegal fans and some Belgium fans. So I'm going to dive into some of these videos. I'm going to let it play. Glove, please react if however you want.
All right, Senegal! All right, what's the score prediction today? 2-1. 2-1. 2-1. All right. 4-1. Now, what's the chant and cheer we should all know for Senegal today?
It's funny. I always told myself
Yeah.
if I was in the
That's
away
awesome.
section for an African team, I'd be like getting it. How long is this before the game?
All right.
Yeah. Like the best vibes. The best vibes. Like just, hey, what are you guys now? We're gonna get to know these guys just a little bit more. All right. So here goes.
Get to know you guys more. So, all right, where are you guys actually from? We're from Senegal. Originally from Senegal.
Okay,
but
they
we're
made it.
from New York.
It was about an hour or so before the match.
Yeah, absolutely. You flew all the way from New York. That's right. That's awesome. When did you guys get here?
Yesterday, last night. Yesterday
Okay.
evening, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're here.
You're here.
Absolutely.
What do you think of Seattle so far?
No, it's beautiful. We love it.
Okay.
We love it. It's chilly. When we left New York, it
I was
was
about to say, they look like they're dressed for winter.
I say it's a
So
different
right now it's nice and beautiful. Yeah, we're
Perfect.
enjoying it.
Well, you got great seats.
Yeah. Thank you.
Now, when there's a corner kick or a throw in, is there anything special we should know?
I mean, our best heading of game is sitting on the bench for now. But we'll see.
Okay.
The corners, I don't think we've scored from a corner yet, have we?
Any other set pieces?
No,
Free kicks?
Set pieces, yeah, we have some, but it hasn't worked out yet. But hopefully today is the day.
Today's the day.
Yeah,
Today is the
absolutely.
day. Today is the day.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
Absolutely.
Some nice folks, man. You had some good seats, dude.
Dude, yeah, so these guys are right here up front behind this is right behind the goal. We were basically right here, and you'll see we'll get up to my POV. We're just the one tier up. Section 122. We just got lucky. Our friend was looking into tickets at the time and said, "Hey, the tickets dropped like below 500. Like, come on. Like let's figure this out." So we did. We splurged a little bit, got a little bit closer seats because, like, hey, once in a lifetime. I'm still kicking myself for not going to the Super Bowl to watch the Seahawks. So we want to make sure this one counted. Lifelong memories. But yeah, these Senegal guys were awesome. Enjoyed. I catch up with a couple of them mid game here and get a little. But like, a couple of guys were like 2-1, 2-1. It was 2-1 for a second.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, so some of these predictions were pretty darn close. All right, so this is something I loved. You had being a little bit higher up. I think that's like the view kind of like what you got as your background. But man, pulling out the flags, seeing all that, it's just so cool.
It's a little choppy for me.
Now, obviously, you were at the Australia USA game. That American flag fluoros out versus like we got a Belgium Senegal, so not as many people, but as you can tell, everyone's phone's out.
Yeah.
Everyone knew this moment.
That is one thing. Like, uh, how do you feel about like people trying to film as much as they can? I guess it's like all good.
Yeah,
Like I just like I find myself feeling guilty for not like living in the moment as well. So I try
absolutely.
to like put my phone away for stuff.
Spot on glove. Spot on. Dude, I felt the whole time I'm like, I don't want to be. So like I'm gonna
I don't
get
want
some
to
of
live
these
this through my
videos.
phone. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got like Senegal scored, but like I'm pulling out my phone saying, oh my gosh, let me get the crowd reaction. I
Right.
didn't get like the goal. Now I got lucky and I got Belgium's first goal. I just happened to be recording
Yeah.
it.
Right.
And it was just a run and then all of a sudden it took off. So we'll get to that clip here a little bit later. But man, it was every time and my videos are not going to give the crowd justice. We did have a good pop after each goal, especially at the end with the Belgium's like crazy finish there. But just having the flags and everything coming out, and then I do have the national anthems. I do have all the other stuff, but we're not going to show you that uh, probably as much. But here is
Show
another.
some of the can you show some of the do you have like some of the gameplay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got some other stuff in. We'll get a little bit of gameplay in there. Now knowing
Okay.
FIFA and I don't know, all 12 of our people that view this.
Oh, I guess with the YouTube video we can't put gameplay up, can we?
Yeah, so I got some stuff. I got some stuff. So, but here's another interview with a Senegal fan, just to give you another POV.
All right. I'm here with my new friend. Mo from Senegal. Senegal, what? Representing Senegal today. What do we think is score prediction against Belgium? Hey, I'm guessing 3-1. 3-1. But if we did 2-1, it's okay for Belgium. It's a
Two
good team.
2-1 seems to be the
Oh, no,
consensus.
we're gonna score at least one, right? But Senegal's gonna win. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Now we're scoring in the first half, second half, a little bit of both. The end of the first half, but the second half for sure. Because we have, some new players coming for the second half.
He wasn't kind of
He
wrong.
wasn't wrong.
All right. All right. It turns out. Hey, African champion. All right. What's the Senegal chant that we should know being here for the game? What's the
Oh, he doesn't really go into a chant, but he lets us know about his country and how beautiful the people are and things.
I love it.
But
That's one of the
man,
I think that's the best thing for this World Cup is just the national pride people have for their place and the joy in sharing it with everyone else.
absolutely. So I'm gonna go to my next clip here, and these are Kevin De Bruyne fans. So
Nice.
these guys aren't from Belgium.
KDB baby.
But they're KDB. They literally have, and you'll see here in a second, if hopefully the video show, they have KDB on their shirts. They got
Oh, that's
the
sick.
Jumbotron. So got to meet these gentlemen.
job? KDB. All right. What we got score predictions today?
I am saying 3-2 Belgium.
3-2 Belgium. 3-1 Belgium. 3-1 Belgium.
2-1 Belgium.
2-1 Belgium. All right. Who's scoring the first goal?
But he's right.
He's feeling hot.
Now, KDB unfortunately did not.
He did not.
Goals and everything, yeah.
All right, what has been like thing that stood out to you so far being here at the game?
Oh, the stadium has been amazing. It's our first time here.
Where are they from?
Yeah, well,
Welcome.
welcome.
So good, yeah.
Welcome to Seattle. Great stadium.
They're
Amazing office. Oh, yeah.
they're all originally, I believe, from India.
Okay.
What's one thing you guys want to do while you were here in Seattle for the World Cup? Is there a bucket list item you're trying to see or do while you're here?
He's like, watch the game, man.
The game.
All right.
Here's the video World Cup, yeah. That's what we're.
Perfect. All right.
But yeah, got to see these guys like after I interviewed them, like 30 minutes later, boom, they're on the Jumbotron. I'm like, hey, there they are. Like, so nicest guys, really cool. So I'm kind of trying to pace this back and forth with my interviews with Senegal fans, interviews with Belgium supporters. So I'm just trying to tice it all back and forth so we're not just feel like I'm heavily one-sided. Now, emotionally, I kind of was rooting for more Belgium secretly because I
Your
met
buddies
these
with them
guys.
now.
I've met these guys, and they're all really
Yeah.
nice. I literally just saw a couple of them yesterday, one more time at the golf course. So, um, but yeah, just a great group of everybody. Man.
I wanted to.
The
Well,
vibes is so different. So I was just it just being a USA Australia game, like I felt like that was very patriotic. At least had some moments for sure. This one just felt like I'm a fly on the wall, but I want to be respectful and also like I want to root for both teams. Like a happy ball sports fan, we can be like just enjoying the moment and seeing everybody. So, but here's a little quick video with one more Senegal fan.
All right, I'm here with the Senegal supporter. What's your name? Dulo Diallo. All right, Dulo. What score were we thinking today? Score predictions.
I'm going 2-1 Senegal.
2-1 Senegal.
Guys are so close with their
One
predictions.
thing as an American we should know about Senegal. Going into that.
It has a lot of culture in it. A lot of culture, and it will be a great place to visit.
Heck yeah.
And Senegalese people are the most beautiful people and the most kind people. Oh,
I feel like I'm feeling the vibe as
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm repping Gambia too, which is the same culture, the same languages, the same people basically. So we call it Senegambia.
Perfect. Yeah. Awesome. What's one thing or during the match you want to see? Like somebody score or
Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane score a goal?
Score.
gotta have a Mane goal.
Senegal win.
All right. What's one chant or cheer
Didn't happen.
I should know as an American so I can help root on Senegal today?
Senegal rec.
Senegal rep.
Yeah,
Senegal. Perfect.
It's like that, man, all day. All day, man. These guys were just the nicest people. Just getting to know everybody as we did it. All right, here we go. Now, Glove, you being in the world of sports, you probably know this, but I caught a little video of this guy standing a little bit right by my seats.
What is this guy?
This is a guy who's got a phone out, and it says Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. He's checking the signals for all three
For
phones.
each?
Yeah, and making sure everything's working because they did have like I think an online or a free Wi-Fi when you got into the stadium, making sure everyone still got connected. So little things that we don't see or notice, but hey, I've been sitting in my seat for an hour at this point, so just one.
Interesting. I didn't know they
Yeah,
did that.
yeah. So something a little
Is
different.
he like he was an official worker?
Official guy. Yep. One guy's rocking a Verizon. I think he might have been doing a Verizon as well, but they're all like checking everything. So little thing I just noticed. Here we go. So got the Belgium starters. If you really want to hear me, I won't play it, but it's me going, I know that guy. I know that guy. He's nice too. So
You have the countdown?
yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go to next. So I had the Belgium and the Senegal lineup, but here's the countdown to that first kick, man. That's such a cool moment of hey, 10, 9. So
It's a pretty good house too. I mean it's pretty full. What did you think of the Belgian uniforms?
oh, Belgium uniforms are great. I love
I
they're
thought they were
great.
fantastic.
I think it's cool. I think it's something different. I think Belgium might win when it comes to like at least the two different styles of uniforms that they can have. So I don't even have a jersey. I want a Senegal jersey. I want a Belgium jersey. But man, they both were cool
Dude, I
uniforms.
heard they were $140 a pop at the game.
Sure are. I mean, 130 online, but now you can at least get us like I can get De Bruyne on the back, right? I can get someone's name and all that versus just plain things. But yeah, so it didn't make that large purchase. I do have some like FIFA merch
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some other
yeah.
things that we got, and I'll show you a little photo. But here is Senegal's first goal. This is after it happened, but just get the reactions. So still the first half when this goal happens. So there was this section right here that was just Senegal fans behind their bench.
And then up in like the 300 section, up in that top right corner, there was some more Senegal fans, and that was it. Like where they were really like all together. But it was really the crowd popped. It was great. We didn't expect it.
And then just everything else was red.
Yeah, everything else was red. Now,
I like to say the Sounders had a different style of uniform. They made a special one for Bruce Lee. And those were those red uniforms. So they were secretly
Smart.
active
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
throughout the
that's
whole
smart.
thing. So we had a lot of Bruce Lee Sounder jerseys that look like Belgium jerseys as well. So it was a mixed bag. It was hard for me, like I said, to meet a lot of actual Belgium fans from Belgium where I was. Now I needed to be kind of some different spots in the stadium, and I needed to probably be at Victory Hall for pre-game to actually meet some more Belgium fans. But I do talk to a Belgian fan right here. This is now we're rolling into the second. It's at a halftime. I catch up with one of the Belgium guys, and I catch up with one of the Senegal guys. So here's a Senegal guy that I interview. He's actually been to.
He had to have been feeling good.
Yep,
He
he's
had to
feeling
have
good. It's
been feeling
1-0
good.
right now at halftime. He said he's been to every game so far.
First half, love what I'm seeing. We're not done yet. We need more, but we believe. Let's go.
Let's go.
I've been to every game. This is the best one I've seen so far. This is our best one. One of our best halves, for sure.
Love it.
So just right there, fan who's been watching them all, seeing it all.
And how could you not feel confident at that point?
Right? You didn't expect it, and that was one of the things I think the style Belgium was playing. Like they're more of a they're gonna make a goal early and just hold that lead. Plus they have all this talent, right? But here we go. Now I meet with one of the guys who's just down my actual row. He's literally coming into a seat. I'm like, hey, can I interview at halftime? Like that's literally my interaction. I'm such an American, and I'm so like whatever. But like, dude, I was having a blast. Just talking. I'm like, I want to talk to everybody. So here's my little interview. This is part one because I get his reaction right after the game. So I want to make sure he gets that.
Okay, here we are, 1-0 right now at halftime. How do we feel about Belgium? What do we think could happen second half?
Okay, I mean they're playing okay. They're playing their usual self. They've got some good possession, some good offensive moves, but not lethal enough. So we'll see what happens. I think we can do it though. Pretty good.
I believe so too.
2-1 Belgium.
2-1 Belgium. Who's going to bring him over the line there?
I think the China will definitely have a goal, and then it could be anybody else in the supporting cast, really. Not seeing enough of Doku. Trossard is really not seeing too much from him either.
Now Trossard gets an assist later on.
I really appreciate it.
Where in Belgium are you from?
A little time of Eeklo. It's between Hank and Brugge.
Oh, cool. All right.
And then somebody's like, all right, can you get out of our seat now? So that's the end of that interview.
All right. Okay.
Dude, freaking awesome. Yeah, it was just.
And
it was
were there any groans whenever they took out Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku?
all right. So here's my one little thing. Went to the game, being a great husband. I left my seat during the match, and didn't miss any goals. But I left in the second half to go get my wife a drink because no one's out there.
That's when
Everyone's
they
in
made
their
the
seat.
change.
And they did a change. So I'm really
Right
watching.
at-
I'm like
yeah.
I'm watching on the screen.
It
While
was
I'm
pretty
watching,
early.
grabbing it. Yeah, it was pretty early in the second half, and it's like, oh my gosh, they literally just took out the
Two
the
best players.
two best players on the team. And hey, it all worked out. But yeah, it's also cool to see how many Belgian fans just love Kevin De Bruyne and just like want to root for him, and he's their guy, right? So it's just like us, where we're like, well, Christian Pulisic is going to score, of course, but we really haven't seen that yet, right?
Mhm.
So here we go. Here's Belgium's first goal. Now it is video. I filmed it up and down, but everything else I've been going sideways as best I could because I wanted to make sure we're getting that. Well, here we go.
This is great.
Yeah. There it is.
So that's the
first goal in the
Lukaku
85th
goal. Yeah.
That's the first goal in the 85th minute. So that was like, oh my gosh. All right, you ready for the tie?
Yeah.
So
Just giving you a time check here.
yeah, we got about 2 minutes, and then we're gonna do another. We'll start another thing. Okay, here is this is right after the second goal that just tied it up. This is like I think the 88th minute.
Insane.
I'm not mic'd up. I'm just yelling.
So that tied it, taking it to extra time.
And if you were there, like the whole time, Belgium just couldn't get it. They just couldn't get over the hump. They couldn't get that strike. They couldn't get that shot on goal.
But man, the place erupted. It was like, what is going on? The other crazy fun fact was my wife left her seat during
Right when it happened.
both those goals.
Well, she probably should have stayed in the bathroom then for
That's what I texted her, and I said,
stay there.
I don't know if a Senegal fan should be worried that you left your seat, or Belgium fans are glad you left your seat. I don't know which way to take that with her, but I was like, but she was fortunate enough. She it was able to kind of like be there, super close by, and got to be at the action. But she's like not in her seat when all that happened. So super crazy. All right, we're gonna hit pause here. We're gonna do it, and then we'll be right back. Check us out after this commercial break.
Breaking an out-of-season message from Santa Claus. Greenland is involved. His official statement. Ho, ho, ho. I know I'm usually quiet this time of year, but things are getting serious up north. Very serious. I need all the good boys and girls to calm things down. A lot. A ho, ho, ho lot. Listen to episode 4 of The Murder of Elfie Millstone. One of my elves did try to warn everyone. Like everything, it's a podcast. Happy New Year. And remember, I'm keeping a list.
All right, we're back at it. Now, where we were at, tied it up.
Tied.
Game's tied. Now we're in extra time. Now it's first extra time. Like, all right, whatever. Not like it just didn't have like someone's trying to score a goal. They were kind of both. Belgium had some opportunities. It seemed like they were trying a little bit. Senegal definitely they were up 2-0 and then something changed. Belgium flipped the switch. So like you could see that shift. But in the extra time, it kind of seemed like both teams were just
trying to get the PKs.
Just get the PKs. So I did record the team right here.
This is a tense moment, man. This is the 118th minute. This goes on for like 5 minutes. Now, in the crowd, this is all we see, Glove. You guys at home see so much more than we do. We had no idea what was really going on. We couldn't get a good look. They never showed us any highlights or what was that. They didn't want to have real reactions.
Oh my goodness.
So
look how mad they are.
Yep, crazy tense moment. I love that we have referees from all over the world, so you can't really understand what the heck he's saying anyway, but the crowd got enough to like, oh crap, here we go. All right, so this is my little VR
filming. This is the other cool thing is. No, I know.
He's been serving y'all.
But the neat thing, Glove, was because of this, I literally had the game going on over my shoulder if I filmed myself, just where I was sitting. So that was kind of cool. Now, there's nothing comes out of this other than it's just still we're waiting and waiting and waiting until I flip the camera and I film the guy out on the pitch. But just to give you like an idea, we were all waiting in the dark for 5-6 minutes.
I realize I'm on mute. They approve the kick, and you've got the PK.
I got the PK. Now I am on the opposite end. So the only we got to see Senegal's first goal, and then everything else was on the other side of the field. So bummer about that, but I did film it. So here is the game-winning goal at the 124th mark and 40 something 4 seconds, I believe, which is the latest goal in FIFA
World
history.
Cup history. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's cool to be a part of history like that and also see a crazy comeback because the whole time I was like at the 75th minute, I'm like, Belgium's got to do something. Belgium's got to do something. I'm
God,
like,
if only it was on your side.
and yeah, if it was on my end, I'd have the footage would be unreal, right? But it was still just cool just to be in the atmosphere, see it all. We all have our phones.
Just keeps dragging on. Crowd's gonna start a Senegal chant. They're still pushing and shoving. This is really coming down to the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it for 1 second. Did you see on TV a pile of guys literally on the spot? Because there was at a moment for a while, like one of the Senegal guys was literally like laying in the middle there, and then like all the Belgium guys were like around him trying to get him up.
Yeah,
And
it's all mental. It's
and
all
Senegal
mental
guys were
tactics.
Senegal guys
Yeah.
were like pushing them off. So like it got intense there for a little bit, and it wasn't
It's
like that's the other thing.
all
It wasn't either of them. I felt like this referee made a lot of ticky-tack calls throughout the whole game, and all of a sudden you're like, "Who's this guy? Where you been?" And then now we find out some history. He made some ticky-tack calls and made a very questionable call. So like, is FIFA? I don't want to be. I want to be
No.
positive and all that. Is FIFA get a little in there? Like
No.
they took a long time
I
to
don't. No,
process.
I don't think Belgium is worth FIFA intervention.
But you got to understand from
I
the
really
globally aspect.
Yeah,
Senegal fans aren't even allowed to be in our country. Pretty
I
much.
get
We've
it.
made it so difficult. So like when it comes to the money aspect, and it's a money game for FIFA, and I want to
Yeah,
love.
but
I
I think
love the
money's
purity
already
of the game.
Here's the only pushback I'd have is that like the money's already in your pocket if you're FIFA. And from a TV perspective, either one of these teams are playing USA, you're gonna get a number.
Oh yeah, and
So it doesn't matter.
so that's just a little.
Yeah,
I've seen this moment,
I say
how it's all
no.
building up, and like just felt like, man,
I'm-
are you guys
I'm
kidding
also
me?
I'm
You guys
also a
kidding me?
purist, and I feel like they wouldn't do that. But
This game should have just came down to PKs and it would have just been electric. And the whole time I'm like, PKs, but on our end, on our end. So that's what I was really hoping for. But this was a crazy, crazy moment. So here we are.
It's coming down to the game. I'm sorry for the shakiness. This is nuts. All right. All right.
All right. I'm recording, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Who is right? This game should come down to just PKs in general, not for this movement. And here we are.
There it is.
Gonna
I love the commentary.
to the next round, potentially USA.
Now, they just basically got the win, right? They put a
Right.
little extra after the fact, but like the crowd didn't really pop as crazy, and you can see a million phones. So it's just a lot of transplants or temporary fans of Belgium. So it would have been. Now they were going nuts in certain sections.
Right.
They were just on the opposite end of where I was in the stadium. They were not felt or heard, unfortunately, from my end. You could hear more of the Senegal chants than the Belgium chants throughout the whole match. And now I know there's Belgium fans, and they were crushing.
No shade towards our Belgian brothers. I feel like out of the European fan bases, they're definitely kind of the little brother.
Probably. And the other thing is, they're just really nice people.
Yeah. And I love Belgium. It's one of my favorite places I've ever
Yeah.
visited. Beautiful
I'm
country.
now just on the I want to go to Belgium, I want to go to Senegal. Like those are on my list of places I want to go just because I've met great people there. I feel like just I can learn a lot about two different cultures, two different places.
I
They're
love it.
and they're completely different, right? So here we are. They just won. It's 3-2, crazy comeback. Here's my interview with our Belgium fan part two, getting his reaction. This is literally seconds after
After the win.
after the
Okay.
I literally give him a second to like, oh, freak out. And then I'm like, dude, what do you think? So here we are.
All right. We feel Belgium just made the craziest comeback.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I thought 2-1 maybe, but it ended up 3-2. It's tough to see the penalty from here, but
Yeah.
all my family has been saying, yeah, it was legit.
So they deserved a PK down there.
I just couldn't believe the comeback. Those two goals, I mean,
absolutely
Uri
agree
and
with this
Lukaku,
call.
that's unbelievable. That's what I'm talking about.
How are you feeling?
I feel great. I was down and out at the 80th. I really thought we were done for, being 2 goals down. And to have that happen, I mean, that's the World Cup for you.
Heck
I
yeah.
love it.
So next you're coming back here. Belgium's in Seattle
On Monday.
potentially against USA or Bosnia.
Yeah,
So,
it's against the U.S. That'd
Yeah.
be beautiful.
so what would be early predictions for that? How do we feel?
Oh, I don't know. U.S. is flying right now. Then they'll have revenge on their minds from 2 World Cups ago. So for me, I can't lose. As a Belgium American, I just hope the best team really goes on and makes it far. So we'll see.
Awesome.
I love it. That's
Right.
a good perspective too.
Great thing. I did have a little post-match thoughts right after, just to be like, what the heck did we just watch?
Hmm.
My little POV. So
There's the final. Belgium 3, Senegal
Having
2.
the screen behind you is great.
My God.
right.
Belgium, they got all the talent, but Senegal, they deserve better on how this game ended. Congratulations to my Belgium guys. Love you. I'll be rooting for you. Particularly, you have to play USA most likely next. So here we go. Congrats, everybody.
So
I think you've been converted.
dude, I drank the Kool-Aid. I just love all
You really
Cup
could.
stuff.
You really couldn't have lost.
But-
Yeah, you
but
really could.
I think anybody goes to these games, Glove, and that's what I mean, you had this glow, and that's why I think I was like, I gotta get that. I gotta get that feeling. Like I'm not even at the USA game. And I know USA and Seattle's been coming like the hot spot right now. All right, so here is a quick little game ended. I'm talking to everybody. We were literally probably the last people to leave the stadium. They're trying to get us out. The people that are trying to get us out, we're making them take our photos. But met a couple of these guys rocking Argentinian fans. The guys walking around with the World Cup thing. I see it and I'm like, I gotta talk to those guys. I saw them throughout the match walking
Yeah,
around.
that is one thing I wish I had was one of the like decoy World Cup trophies.
World Cup. Yep.
It's
Nice
one of the great classy trophies.
Now I interview them. I'll show this interview. I'll show the whole thing, but they're actually from Nepal, but they're representing Argentina, and so it's super super cool, but and super nice guys. The other thing is we were like, hey, we want to just take a photo of you or take a
Yeah.
photo of the World Cup. And they're like, no, and they're like, they wanted us. Did that throughout the whole day, was wanting photos with other people from their countries, and so it was just pure just genuine kindness and people just
Yeah.
loving each other for wherever we're from. And that's what I think the whole point of this World Cup is. Sports bring us together. So here's a little post game with the Argentinian guys. You got
I want to save enough time to talk through some of these round of 16 matches as well.
Absolutely. Here we go.
What did they say? I'm just gonna ask you some questions. Yeah. I'm here with some Argentinian fans who brought in the World Cup. Yeah. Thank you guys. What do we think of Belgium Senegal today?
I'm really upset that Senegal scored 2 goals and still we lost. But actually, originally we are from Nepal. We love Argentina from diehard, from childhood. But let's go Argentina. But US is going to win. Belgium!
Oh,
USA!
okay.
USA!
We've got some believers.
Oh, we support so many teams.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Love you guys.
I love it.
But
I
yeah,
love it.
dude, like just met him. We're already saying we love each other. Like that's what this whole thing's all about. And this is why, we're Happy Ball Sports. So if
Yeah.
you're liking this, keep on tuning into what we're talking about, what we're vibing. Let us know where we should be going and talking. Now, here's the next thing, Glove. One of our good friends who actually helped us, like, hey, come get tickets. This is her stepfather. He is a sports management. Um,
He's an
What's
agent.
called Sports Management Worldwide. He's an agent. The guy's been to every sporting event, but
Yeah.
this is his first World Cup. I'm getting a post-game interview and his POV of it. This is Dr. Lynn Lashbrook, and nicest guy ever. But it's just kind of cool to see a perspective of somebody who's been at some of the biggest events in sporting.
Yeah.
And now he's at, around a 32 Senegal, Belgium. What do you think? So here we are. This one's a little bit longer. So
We just witnessed Belgium's crazy comeback against Senegal, winning 3-2 in extra time. All right, what is your takeaway from all of this? You've been through so many sporting events.
77 years old, grew up in Kansas City. The late Lamar Hunt is responsible for soccer coming to America. But this event, this World Cup in Seattle, I've been to Super Bowl, I've been to Stanley Cup, I've been all over the world. America should be very proud how they showcase not their stadium, but the people, the sportsmanship. I've never been more proud, and it's great for all sports because it shows the globalization. We say go global, go home. This is a perfect example what globalization of sports is.
Absolutely. What was your big takeaway from this event versus being like a Super Bowl or something else?
I think the quality of the game, growing up and not understanding it for a while and getting there, but it's just an incredible, it's the oldest sport on earth, but you see why it's so popular. And I think the fan participation and the sportsmanship was unbelievable. So I got to be honest, God bless Seattle and America, but this isn't over. Now we're going to go to the USA and cheer them on in the bar, and they'll be back here on Monday night. I can't imagine what that'll be like.
Yes, it's gonna be epic. We're very excited out here in Seattle.
Yeah.
Any other big takeaways that you
Sports management worldwide. We always say go global or go home. Get paid for your passion. It's not a job when you have to go to a World Cup. It's not a job. Everybody should be working in sports, whatever sport, wherever around the world. Sports. It's a weapon of mass construction. It's a substitute for war. We need sports. Thank you for interviewing me.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Man,
he's a G.
make a t-shirt about it. That's so
Right.
true.
Yeah.
No more war. Let's play sports.
Exactly, right? So we're just like, hey, we'll just get it out. We're getting it out on the
I know you got a couple other videos here. I did want to see though before we jump is the freebies that you got.
Yeah, absolutely. The only thing I got is like a quick little video. We were at this Victory Hall for the USA game. Some people standing on some tables and chairs, chanting and cheering. We picked up our dog who was with a pet sitter for the day. But yeah, let's dive into the freebies. Can show you a little bit what we got. Now, you talked about the cups. So I was like, all right, Glove, we're getting the cups. They were good. They say around the 32 with the number, the match, the date, but that's it. They don't have any color because they didn't know who was going to be in it, right? And they had to mass produce this stuff.
That would mean my round of 16 for USA is not going to say USA. It's gonna say
Most likely. But you never know. Maybe because it's a USA one, they make a special limited 10,000, whatever. That could happen, right? I'm thinking if they're going to do it, they'll at least do it from at least the final.
Yeah.
Final four. But yeah, so we got a couple. My lovely wife stood in line for over an hour and got the Senegal and the Belgium Senegal scarves. Those were some hot items that already got sold out in other locations. We literally went to like the last spot and waited forever. She waited. I kept on checking on her, and that's why I was doing all those interviews. I was like, all right, let me do this. We got a little bag that comes with it. She got a pin, got a little towel, got a shirt. There's a couple like the list.
How much was all this? Do you know?
The scarves were like $55 each.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
No way.
T-shirt was
$55 for
55
a scarf?
bucks for a scarf, my man.
Bro,
And
what?
like those, and the thing is, the Belgium and the Senegal things are just like glorified ironed on.
Oh no.
Yeah. So at least the Senegal ones,
$55?
I
you gotta get it.
It was a splurge. It was a splurge. Um, One random fun thing, if you see right here, we got the bracelet.
Oh, nice. You
Did
did
not
get the
wait.
Bank of America bracelet.
Yeah. So
How did
random
you get it?
thing. We're at Victory Hall. Everybody's celebrating for the USA goal. It just comes flying, literally lands on my feet.
Did you
I
get
don't
a
know
Seattle
where.
one?
It's yeah, it's got a little bit of like the Seattle stuff on it. So it doesn't really say the countries or anything like that. So it's just kind of a Seattle one.
Dude,
But
I think that resells right now for like $500.
oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it was
FYI.
crazy. It literally just flew out of the air, landed on my
So
feet.
Whitney and
I
I are going to go to the game on Monday,
okay,
3 hours
good.
before kick, to
And
try and get one of those.
try to get one. Okay. Yeah. So let me know how that goes. All I've seen is people running in lines or
Because I've
waiting.
been trying to get that exact one all World Cup. So
Okay.
sick
Yep.
that it just landed on your
Landed on my feet. I
doorstep.
held it, did a little 360 for a minute. All right, nobody's claiming it. It's mine now, I guess.
Insane, dude. He's lucky. Lucky.
Yep.
Uh,
So,
all right. What a day, man.
dude, it was an amazing. I know this is gonna be a long episode, but I had an absolute blast. Just couldn't say anything negative about either fan bases. Belgian people are really nice and sweet. But Senegal, I just heartbreaks for them as they didn't get the maybe the win or the finish that they could have and should have. And just, just but to see two goals at the last minute there pretty much to make this crazy comeback, to put this into over extra time and then to come down to a kind of a PK like that. And the drama was there throughout the match. Crowd wise, probably, there's not that chance and no one's really going on, but overall great vibes. Had an amazing time. Looking forward to coming to Belgium, coming to Senegal. If you guys see this, hit us up. Let us know in the comments who we should meet, where we should go. If you want to invite us, we're game. I'm game. Let's do this. Let's build this bridge.
I love Belgium, man.
I know you had
Great
nothing
beer.
great things.
Dude, go hang out, have some beer, enjoy some great architecture, and they speak every language you could ask for. So,
Yeah.
all
Glove.
right.
I don't know if I hit record, bro.
You did. I'm watching it. Look at the top right. It says record.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's got me freaking out.
Bro, it's the second time you said.
I know.
It's
I'm like,
recording.
we jumped to the second part after our commercial break. All right, Glove, show us. Let's talk
Am I
round
crazy?
16.
It does say record, right? It's blinking.
It says record. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
So hit let's dive in. You got round of 16. Some more anything else you want to talk about before we let our fans go?
I just wanted to run through these matches since we're in the middle of this Morocco-Canada game, and Morocco literally just scored. Okay. Literally just took the lead 1-0 on Canada. I just want to run through some quick predictions.
Yeah.
Outside of us totally missing on this Germany one against Paraguay,
I think
France.
Because 92% got it wrong on all their predictions. So
I've got France beating Paraguay. I've got Morocco handling business against Canada, which is happening.
Yep. Spain or Portugal? What do you got?
I've got Spain beating Portugal. I've got the U.S. I still feel good about the U.S. here against Belgium.
After seeing Belgium live, and I was thinking they came off that beating up New Zealand pretty good, got the goals thinking, and then they just came back to being.
I think we're playing really well, man. I think we're just a tough out right now.
Yeah, yeah. But Senegal's not easy. So
I wanted to see where this game was. Yeah, I've got Brazil beating Norway. I think it's gonna be hot as hell up in New Jersey for this game.
Yeah,
Brazil should win that, and it should be a pretty pro Brazil crowd.
What do you think of this, real quick, Glove, of playing games like in New York where it's in the 90s or in Miami and everyone's doing these breaks?
Well, it's why the hydration break exists.
Yeah, but then you come to Seattle and like a big far match, it was in the 60s, maybe 70s tops.
So I think I understand the argument of like, hey, you want all the games to have the same setup. I do think with hydration breaks, though, it's one of those things where you need to have like a temperature. Like if it's 90 or above, you do them, but if not,
let's go play. It just felt like when we did the first hydration break, the crowd booed, and it was like you just kind of ruined the flow.
Quarters. It's made quarters.
Exactly. It's quarters.
It's made quarters.
They're making their TV money. So, but it gives everybody 2 seconds to go get a drink, but also everybody realizes, oh, you really have like 2 minutes to go get a drink.
Yeah, exactly.
So it takes away from the
Um,
crowd being engaged for a little bit longer. But all right, what else? We got Mexico, England. That's tomorrow. My friend Eric is in Mexico
dude,
City. He's
I
going
think
to this
Mex.
game. I told him to capture some video and content. I'm gonna hopefully get some stuff and I'll post it next time we do our a show.
So you can go back to our prediction show for this. I've had this game since the start. I've seen the vision of
Yep,
this
this was
game
gonna
happening,
happen.
and I picked Mexico.
Okay.
And I'm sticking with it because I think Mexico in Mexico is frankly been unbeatable.
It's
Um,
yeah.
I
It's
do
gonna
think
be
they come
so cool.
crashing down in the next match. It'll be in Miami against probably Brazil.
Brazil.
It'll be a pro Brazil crowd, I'd assume, there in Miami. I think that's where it all comes crashing down. But I do think they get the biggest win of Mexico career of forever Mexico, or at least in the modern era against England.
Yeah. That's the
I've
big
got
game. Everybody's tuning in.
Argentina. I've got Argentina taking care of Egypt. Love Colombia here against Switzerland. Uh, dude, I really think Colombia can upset Argentina. I think Brazil beats Mexico. I think you get Brazil versus Colombia in the semifinal. I think you're going to get France versus Spain in the semifinal here. But, dude, I would not be shocked if the U.S. catches Spain on the bad day.
So are we thinking USA is gonna advance further than they've ever been this year?
My heart is saying that. My mind is not. My heart is.
Yeah, we're also in the United States, so like if any time this is the time to we would most
And
likely do that,
it's
right?
proven to be pretty substantial home field advantage. Like it's proven to be a pretty big deal. So and just look at the sites of these games. We've got Seattle coming up, then we're back to LA.
LA.
LA's been good to this
Yep.
USA team.
Yep, sure has. And I
Um,
think Seattle's been like the vibe and the city everybody wants to be in
well then, dude, you're
party.
playing against probably France in Dallas. And
Yeah,
again, France is going to probably blow our doors off if we're even in that game. If we're even in that game, it's a lot
yeah.
of ifs happening here.
Everyone's gotta be healthy, no crazy penalties. We gotta have
Yeah,
we gotta have
but
full
dude, if
roster.
you're looking at a France versus USA in Dallas, Texas, I think the crowd's gonna make that a tough out. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm
yeah.
crazy.
I think we get to that point.
All it takes is an early goal from one of these teams to take the crowd out. But
Glove, you know Americans, man. You know how many more bandwagon fans we're gonna have after that. If
plenty
we
of
beat
Brazil.
Belgium, we beat Belgium, all of a sudden you're gonna have the dad who doesn't even know that the World Cup's going on. He's like, hold on, USA's in what now? Like there's people are gonna start waking up and hearing this even more.
We'll probably lose to Spain if we beat Belgium. If somehow Portugal upsets Spain, though, bro, we could definitely beat Belgium. I definitely think we can beat Portugal. Uh, France is the one that you're like, there's just
Concerned about. Now who's coming out on the other side? Is it Brazil? Is it Colombia? Is it Argentina?
I've got Brazil. I'm starting to regret that I didn't just buy into Colombia. I think Colombia could make a run to the final. I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if Colombia made the final.
Now, memory serves me right. I think I had Brazil, France in the final, and I picked
Yeah,
France to win.
that's what I had picked. That's what I have as well from my initial predictions. I had Brazil versus France in the final with France winning. Now watching the games, while Brazil has had their moments and they've been good in spots, Colombia's been playing a lot of late night games. I just don't think people have watched them. I think it's a little Pac-12 after dark situation
Yeah.
where like people just haven't really watched them much. They're really good, man, and they won yesterday 1-0 over Ghana. They could have won 4-0.
Yeah. The other thing is they're playing these games 8 o'clock at night on the West Coast. So like,
Right. No one's watching.
yeah, at least in America, most Americans aren't watching.
I am.
We know
Some
we know the world's watching,
Yeah.
which is why this is the greatest sport when it comes to getting everybody together and all having the same vision of what it's supposed to be. It's just a beautiful game to watch.
But I'll give you a situation here. What if somehow the U.S. does upset Spain and gets to the semifinal against France, and then they lose? They would play for the bronze medal against probably
Colombia.
Colombia or Brazil or Argentina, depending on how that shakes out.
Yeah, it would be nuts just to see. All right, where's the game in July 18th? The Bronx. Where's that being played?
That's in Miami.
That's in Miami. Okay. Now that'd be my concern if
And it would be a pro South America crowd.
Yeah, so I could see that being Argentina, USA.
That would be a
Everyone's
pro.
already a Messi fan in Miami.
That would be a pro South American crowd for sure.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
nuts.
man, lots of soccer. We are dwindling down on the amount of games every day. I'm ready. I got to get off this call, man. I got to watch the last 30 minutes of this match.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you all for watching another episode of Happy Ball Sports. Been an absolute pleasure sharing my story of what I got to go to the game and experience. Once again, thank you all to my Belgium fans and Senegal fans that I got to meet, and even all Argentinian, Nepal, and give them the 2 seconds of their time to have a conversation, get to know them, and looking forward to many, many more. All I ask, Glove, if you're going, I know you're going to the sixth.
I'm bringing my son, my 1-year-old.
Yep. So let's get this kid's POV. Enjoy it. Drink it in. If
I
you
might not
capture some
have quite
content,
the content you do, but I'm just
It's
hoping to
okay.
get through it without like having a dad hissy
No.
fit.
I saw several little kids there, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is a great moment, but like they're not going to remember this. I hope the parents are just getting stuff. It was like I was there
doing it. I'm doing it for the novelty, man.
Yep. And hey, it's not like it's every day. Every day it's going on in your backyard. So like, let's do it.
USA, like it's like, dude, we gotta bring him.
Once in a lifetime experience. So,
Bring him.
thank you all for watching once again. We're Happy Ball Sports. Peace.